Good morning. Hi, everyone. Now we are streaming on YouTube, also on LinkedIn. Okay. Welcome in this session, and we will talk about options field in the dynamic online forms. This feature is important and play crucial and it's crucial in the online forms because using options field you are not able to select an option from a specific list of content, but also you can dynamically reload sub-content depending on the option you selected. Anyway, let's test that practically. So here inside testing folder, let's execute zoom it. It's free from Microsoft, very useful in demonstration because you can zoom in and zoom out. You can use tools for editing like that. Okay. Now, after installing TreeShade, the extension will ask you to create a root folder for your project, and here I have this folder TRSD. This folder workshop will be created, and inside this workshop put your project files and edit them. Here we have testing, and let's create a new project now. Test G. Okay. From TreeShade new, let's select online, and this command will duplicate a text file in the current folder. This text file identify the online form because it has this TS underscore key and have specific settings for the submitting buttons. Now if you double click the text file, you can open the online form. This online form reveals the content of the folder, so the end user can fill the content and update remotely. So you can send the URL to any collaborator, customer, team, one of marketing team, so they can fill the content to update remotely and also to auto-generate the design through Adobe InDesign. Now the form is empty, so let's try to add data. Let's create a folder called data. Now, and inside data, let's open the folder and create from new command. These files actually represent template files installed with the software, and you can duplicate anyone by selecting it here. Here shortcut for creating a placeholder for text file. Okay. Now if we refresh the online form, nothing will be previewed here, because any subfolder to be revealed, you need to pair the folder with any file have the same name. So let's create text file, have the name data, as the folder here. Now because the folder has paired file, it will be loaded. And inside data you have the text file as a text area field. Here the text file have no label because it's only one file. So to make the template simpler, it's removed. But if you add another field, let's add photo. Now the file name itself, photo and text, will be reviewed as a label for the field. Here photo and here text. For the photo, you can upload a new file, and for the text file, you can edit directly in this text area. If you rename the field here, let's say company name, and this company building. Now the label here will be displayed, company name and company building. If the end user upload a new photo, and write new text, this online form is not supposed to be filled in your computer, but you need to send the URL to anyone so they can update the content directly in your computer. So if they click update, the photo will be uploaded, and if you open the text file, TreeShade will open the text here in this window, and you will see that the text updated. Now the content, you can connect this content to your InDesign document to be generated remotely, automatically when the end user submits the form. Okay, there is a feature that you can enable the end user to update the name of the file but not entirely the file name. Uh, a portion of the name. You can add this in square bracket like this, and here you can write photo, and here let's write text. Now the end user can update this part of the file name, the displaying part inside the square bracket at the end of file name. Like here, it's right. See, the display part is updated. Now you can make list. Like suppose you want the end user to add more photos, not only one. You can add ID at the beginning of the file name. So let's write here, instead of photo, capital letters ID, then capital letters and digit, random capital letters and digit, but you can make a sequence if they less than five letters. If you write 5 letters or more, there will be random. Okay. Now you will see here buttons for dynamic list. You can remove an item, you can reorder, and you can duplicate. And here you can assign different name. Because it's an item of a list, the end user can upload multiple files at once. And they will upload it automatically. And here you can change the name. Now see, you will have different IDs generated randomly. And inside the square bracket, every file have different name. It's better to put the list inside a subfolder. So it's better if we select the photo, use the TreeShade command instead of cut and copy. It's better to use the TreeShade command, pick for change. Pick for change to select the files and change to execute copy or move. So let's select pick for change. create a new folder, gallery, and inside the folder select now change, then move here. It's recommended, especially for non-creative cloud files, so TreeShade can trace the modifications. So always use these two commands. Pick for change, like cut or copy, then select change and move here or copy here. There are flexible and dynamic commands that you can execute using run. There are many instructions here for content management and for like here you have these three. Replace regex, regular expression. You can replace from to in flexible way. You can replace the path or replace the file name or the file extension. But we are not talking about this now. Let's refresh. Now we put the photo inside gallery. But the problem here, the gallery is not displayed. Why? Because it has no paired file. So just create a text file beside gallery, have the same name. Now, despite the content of this text file, we need just to put a file have the same name. So the folder loaded in the online form. What we want to say. Okay, the paired file, especially the text file, used for rendering the content of a folder. So you can place in design document. So the text file represents the content. Also, it used in dynamic website for building and hosting website in the local server using TS tag, TreeShade tag. There's separated new language for building dynamic website and also dynamic online forms with content management system items. Okay. Now we want to talk about options. Let's see. Let's imagine that we have photo here. So the end user can select one of the gallery photo to replace the photo here, selected photo. So let's copy any one of these. Right click and pick for change. Then here, right click and change, copy here. And let's rename to selected photo. And to make the field options field, add this flag ts underscore opt, abbreviation of option. Now if we reload the online form, you will have here selected photo, and if you open, you will see the same list here, so you can pick any one of them. And if you select and update, the file here will be replaced by the selected one. So here you can add photos for the gallery, and you can select one of them to be here. So you can place this photo in your InDesign document to be the selected photo. Here you can upload a new photo, you can remove, and here you can select one of them. But here I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I removed one of the photos, and at the same time you couldn't select the deleted one. So here the option is not updated. You need to reload, or you need to submit. So options field to be options field, there must be connection between the file and one of the files in the list. This relation determined by the copying sequence, which is a relation between the original file and the new files. So here if we select reveal original, you will see that the original file has trashed or missed. So we have a problem here. To fix the relation, you can recreate it using this command, change original. The relation that determine options field is original relation, so select change original, and from the gallery select one of them to be the default one, and let's select the same photo to represent actually the current option. Now I think the problem will be solved here. So now you can select. Normally we don't preview the options here in the same form. So you can delete the label here, the bird file with the folder. So this folder will not be revealed. So from TreeShade menu, select move to trash. But for this message, cancel moving to trash. No, don't cancel. There will be another message, which is move the paired folder to trash, the gallery. We don't want the gallery to move to trash. We want just a text file. So click no. Now if you reload the online form, the gallery folder will not be previewed, and that's what we want. But the options field, we can select any photo from the list, but the end user couldn't determine the gallery list, or he couldn't edit the list. You can make a separated form for the list, like here. Just I want to say that this folder .treeshade supposed to be hidden in Mac OS and also in Windows, but in Windows it's not, so just don't delete it or don't edit its content. Now we can make online form separately for gallery. So inside the gallery, let's make a new, then online. Now you can you can double click on this to open separated form for the gallery. So now you have two online forms, one for the gallery and one here to select a photo of the gallery. Now if the gallery folder have a paired file, which means a text file have the same name, now the folder will be displayed, but not directly on the form, will be displayed as a link for the subform. So here, if we refresh the online form, see, you have link for the gallery. So you couldn't directly edit the photos. You can click here to open the sub online form. You can add options here. You can add the preferences for the option for displaying the options here. Add underscore and add 3 digits. One switch on and off the displaying of the thumbnail of the option, and the other on and off for the option name, the file name of the option, And third, for its content if the file is text. So we want the photo, let's say we want the photo, we don't want the file name, and we don't want its content because it's photo. And you can add another option for determining how many columns you want the options to be displayed, like let's say 4. And let's reload. Now the photo displayed in 4 columns, only the photo thumbnail without its name. And you can determine the width by pixel instead of determining how many columns you want. Like let's say 50 pixel. Now this photo have 50 pixel despite how many columns. And what else? Okay, that's it. That's it. I forget something important, that if you have any bird folder to any of these options, the bird folder will be loaded automatically on the online form. Like here, if we have a folder have the same ID of this train, so let's copy the ID. The ID represents the pure name of the file, so let's put the, and let's add any content here. Let's say description for the photo. Now see what will happen. Now if you select this photo, nothing will happen, just selected. But if you select the train, the sub-content will be loaded, the description of the photo. So if you change here, and it's update, now you will see beside the selected photo, you will have the paired folder, selected photo. And inside that paired folder, you will have description. This is the main what we can say new feature, out of the box feature, by making relations, new dimension between the files, not a simple hierarchy structure, but also relation between the file and the generalized source, generalizing by making these options, like a file generalized by some other file, not only have or has content, like that. So we have two dimensions: the bird folder that have the content to be rendered, and the original file, the relation original file that used in options field. Okay, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe with the channel so you get notified when I go live. I go live daily. The software is totally free. You can install from Adobe Exchange. It's for content management, auto-generating for design. Thank you for watching and goodbye.